People think it's safe to have a job, but if somebody can fire you, how is that safe?
Right.
Period. Like, you got to be nice to somebody. If they don't like you, they can fire you.
I don't believe I should have to be nice to get somebody to give me something. If my product is good, no matter how I act, you will pay for it. Like, people approach things like bosses and people approach things like workers. A lot of people don't want to be bosses because there's so much responsibility that come with it.
What's up, Believe Nation? It's Evan. My one word is believe, and I believe in you. I believe you have Damon Dash level talent at something, and I want you to find it, embrace it, and use it to make a difference in the world. I started the Mentor Me series to try to hang on people who've done a lot more than us, and hopefully by spending a little more time with them, some of their mindsets, beliefs, way of thinking seep into us to help us become the best version of ourselves. So today we're going to learn from one of the best, Damon Dash, and how to become your own boss. Mentor me, Damon. Okay, let's kick it off with rule number one, be the boss.
The reason why people take jobs is because they got to pay their bills.
When you say be a boss or be independent, everybody should be an entrepreneur.
Everyone has an apartment, right? You're the boss in your apartment, right? No matter what, no matter how little it is, if it's whether it's a big house or a little house, that space right there, you're the boss. Right. That's what your business is. That's what your life is. You create the space so you can control it. You control your environment, but you have to architect that. You want to live in a house, build it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna give it to you. But once you get in that house, I don't care if the president or whoever it is, anywhere, he walk in my house, Obama, you still got to listen to me in this house. People think it's safe to have a job, but if somebody can fire you, how is that safe?
Right.
Period. Like, you got to be nice to somebody. If they don't like you, they can fire you. And the people that can fire you don't be owning the shit neither. They be supervisors. So then it becomes like political. There's no politics when you're the boss. It's my way or no way.
Yeah, because I believe that. You see that at any point, no matter how much you contribute, that whole thing can be taken away at any particular time.
Right.
So how does somebody then go and just make that shift to
the same shit they're doing for somebody else, do it for yourself.
Right.
If you're a paid editor, edit your own movie. You're a paid writer, write your own magazine. You know, it's like the thing is nobody ever gave me anything. No one gave me no record deal. I had to do it myself. Right. So imagine if I would have waited for a deal for Jay-Z, there'd be no Jay-Z, there'd be no Kanye, there'd be no Lee Daniels, there'd be no Kevin Hart, there'd be no Rachel Roy. Right. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Right. None of them, I had to build all that. Like, no one's going to hire me to direct. You know what I mean? No one's going to hire me to be the CEO of a company. I made the company. I'm the CEO of it. Period. That's that.
Rule number two, make good products.
I don't believe I should have to be nice to get somebody to give me something. If my product is good, no matter how I act, you will pay for it. You know, and that's another principle that I learned in the street. When people want their drugs, they'll line up, they'll get told what to do, they'll be yelled at, they'll be talked to. Get in the back of the line. I'm only taking 20s. Don't even come in here with $1. That kind of thing. No one's nice to that. The drug dealer don't have to be nice. His work got to be good. And that applies exactly in real business. As long as your work is good, people will come. When your work isn't good, you have to have gimmicks, right? So in the street, you got 2 for $5 and $3 bottles, chicken bags, but usually the work's not good, right? So in this world, when you overcompensate, when you don't have good work, you overcompensate with attention. You start to become like, you sell celebrity. That's what you leverage. So now your game becomes going outside, being a slave to what everybody else thinks. And that's another rhythm that I didn't want to abide by as well. Like, I wasn't going to be about the celebrity. All I want to do is be about good product, good work, be respectful, make an honest living, and work with honest people. And the internet has made it really possible to do that because, again, you can make your product, you can promote your product, you can sell your product, you can collect the data and have that relationship direct with your consumer.
Rule number three, be obsessed with your craft.
So how do you want to make money? This is what I do, right? Take yourself to 5 years. Where do you want to be in 5 years? See, the thing about it is, to shoot a movie, you need a script, right? You can't just freestyle it. You can't say, I want to say this or kind of like that. You got to be very direct. And then you put all your energy to what you want. You visualize it, and then it has to happen.
I'm a filmmaker, so
you want to make movies?
Yeah, I want to make, I've done that, but I want to do it to where I don't have to worry about a regular job. Yeah.
This is the way I would do it. So I would make as many short films as I can, just so people can start seeing that you're good. I would star in the movie if I want to be in it or in the short film. Like, a real artist is someone that's damn near obsessed with it. Like, a painter should be painting 8 hours a day. A band should be rehearsing 8 hours a day. If you're a businessman, you should be doing your business 8 hours a day. So if you're focused on something and you're doing it 8 hours a day, then you're doing it at a professional level, but you got to know what you focused on, and then you can take things into your own control. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not easy. Expect pain, expect anxiety, expect everything to go wrong, and just be cool. Breathe easy, and then just see it out. Because a lot of people start but don't finish when things don't happen the way. It's never going to happen the way you want it to happen. Ever. And if it does, do not trust it. It's the devil.
Rule number 4, have boss thoughts.
When people make me the underdog, it's funny because they don't understand what the game I'm playing. Just because I'm not playing your game, or just because I'm not moving at the pace you're moving, it don't mean I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Your win ain't the same win as mine. And it's never been. Like what I've always, like when someone thought a record deal was dope, I was like a label deal. You understand? Like you got a record deal, you should have a label deal. You know, you might have a TV show, you should have a network. You know, that's just how I think. I have boss thoughts. I'm always thinking boss. I don't know what
chapter right there. Boss thoughts.
I don't calm down.
Yes.
I don't know any other. I don't know any other language but boss language. You know what I'm saying? So when people don't talk in boss to me, I don't know what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
It's a language.
It's just approach.
It's a language. It's
like people approach things like bosses, and people approach things like workers. A lot of people don't want to be bosses because there's so much responsibility that come with it.
Yeah.
You understand? They're scared of it, and I always say that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But a boss only can think about it in boss terms. So if somebody says they want to get in business, some people might say, "Oh, I need somebody to give me a job." That's not a boss thought.
Right.
A boss says, if I want to get in business, my thought is, if I want to get in business, I'm going to create the business. I'm going to buy the business. You understand what I'm saying? Then I'm going to do the business, but I'm not trying to be hired.
Yeah.
My approach is always going to be bossy. You know, someone that's not used to being a boss, his thought process ain't bossy. He don't have boss thoughts.
Fluent boss.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, fluent in boss. And if you don't talk to me in boss, I don't understand what you're saying. For real.
Be like,
and people will think you're an asshole because they're like, no, that's not how I approach things.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not celebrating that. That you got a
when
job.
When you hear boss talk, it's like, I speak that.
Yeah.
I speak that language.
You can tell when somebody else talks boss.
Yeah.
Just by their approach on things. And someone that talks boss doesn't speak any other language. I only talk boss.
Rule number 5, do what you love.
How do you stay motivated and not get burned out?
I only do what I love. You got to do what you love. You can't get burnt out, and I do get burnt out. You know, once I'm in a business and I don't enjoy it no more, that's the thing. It's hard for me to stay in the business for a long period of time because the people tend to make me sick. So as soon as I start to get aggravated, you know, it's like I'll be on the block. If the block starts to make me mad, I go to another block. Even if I got the block clicking, it's just like I won't compromise my quality of living. You know what I'm saying? But like right now, what I'm doing is, you know, I'm building things that I could pass to my kids, but only things that I love and my family. So I love making movies. I'm making movies. I love it. I don't think I'm gonna be burnt out with that anytime soon, you know. And then also, when you're in the business of making money off other people, that person could make you sick, and you don't want to make money off them no more. So that's the reason why I try to only make money off myself these days, and also do things that, you know, my girl or my wife, Rocky, if she's inspired, then we'll do that business. And like some revolving my children, I'll do that business. But I worked hard to put myself in that position.
And rule number 6, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is play the game right.
There's a lot of people that think that the only way you can make it, especially in our business, the entertainment industry, that, you know, you can't be an honorable, honest, hardworking person. You've got to be willing to do whatever it takes, regardless of how you compromise your own ethics, to get to wherever it is you want to get. And I've never believed that. And it doesn't sound like you believe it either.
Nah. You know, I don't consider that a win. I consider that cheating, and I can't live with myself if I don't play the game right. But other people don't. Like, you go into different cultures, and especially in business, it's like, yo, you got to win any way you can. If somebody's slipping and you don't take advantage of it, you're dishonoring your family. Like, I've been in cultures like that, you know, where lying is okay for the business. You know, you're supposed to do that or else you're a sucker. So, you know, it's just a matter of perspective and the cloth you're cut from. And, you know, it's a rougher world when everyone is cheating and you're playing the game right. You know, it's a tough world. But at the end of the day, it's worth it because, you know, there's nothing more valuable than your soul, your integrity, your freedom, you know, just being proud of yourself. I just don't feel like, you know, when you can't call yourself a winner if you're cheating, you know, you're a cheater. You know, that's just how I feel. And you might not get caught in the human form, but God will get you. You can't hide from God or whatever the supreme being is.
Now, I've got a really special bonus clip from Damon Dash on how to have a plan. But before that, I want to know, what did you learn from this video? What are you going to immediately apply somehow to your life, your business? Put it down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I believe in you. I hope you continue to believe in yourself, and whatever your one word is, much love. I'll see you soon, and enjoy the bonus clip.
A business plan that about a business that doesn't exist is a lie, because you can't say, like, what are your facts based on, because it hasn't happened yet. You can't really determine who's going to buy what and how much it's going to sell. You can't say, I'm going to make $1 million this year. Did you make $1 million last year?
Yeah.
No. But what I'll do is put together it's like a script. I'll put together how I'm gonna make the goods, how I'm gonna market the goods, how much it's gonna cost to buy the goods, what's my margin, and then when I'm gonna sell it, and then how much I'm gonna put back into the business, and how much I'm gonna put in my pocket.
Right.
You know, it's that kind of thing. You know, I write things out, like, if you look on the put that on the wall right there, right? If you can see it, you see the piece of paper, all that on the that's what I gotta do. You know, I like to put things on the wall. I need to know what I got to do. I need to look at it. I need to cross it out. I don't consider that a business plan per se, but I have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a plan. Plus, you want other people to understand the plan, because you can't do anything on your own. So you want to be able to articulate it to them a way they understand, and that they can look back at it, because I talk quick. And like you said, a lot of times I say shit, you like, I didn't understand that. You're not going to tell me until a year later.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to have something someone can keep looking at, and they can see you crossing it off, and then they can kind of get it by absorbing, you know, by watching what you're doing.
If you tell yourself a story long enough, you start to believe it. Once you believe it, you act like it.
I have tussled with a whale, I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. Now, you know I'm bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
The fundamental key to success is,
If you want another amazing video with the one and only Dame Dash, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.